It's a foxhole game. You're in or you're out. This football team is in or they're out. And I'm going to take it a step further. You, the listener, right now as a fan, you need to make a determination. Because I'm telling you, this is a referendum game on Dan Campbell and his tenure of being a Lions head coach. Because if you don't win this game, it makes me question exactly what the hell you're doing here. And exactly what do your words mean. And exactly what does player belief matter if it doesn't end in wins. You go to 0-2, your season's done. You lose to a redhead, your season's done. You cannot start this year dead in the water 2 weeks in. Your name's not Al Avila. So this is the foxhole, and I want to know who's joining me. They got to win this game. They're going to win this game. Otherwise, I think the coach and everything he's preached is pretty much full of it. And I don't want to do those shows. And I don't want to feel that way. So I want to know right here, and I'll throw the number out. Rico can do whatever he wants to do with it. I'm not asking anyone to join me, but I want to know if you vibe with where I'm at. I'm not giving out moral victories. I don't want to hear about being close. I don't want to hear about playing hard. I don't want to hear about treading water, landfills, kneecaps, none of it. I don't care. Win. Win against the Commanders, or this whole thing is a folly. 248-539-9797. I didn't ask Rico how he's doing, because I know how he's doing. And he's about to go on a Magellan-inspired global trip this weekend. We'll talk about it later. We're also going to get TJ Lang at 3 o'clock. We're going to have Who Said It. We're going to do the picks. We're going to talk an amazing amount of football. And then Rico's going to convince me that Michigan State's winning, even though I don't think they are, and he'll likely call me a bitch in the process. This is a fully loaded program today. So I want to know who's jumping in the foxhole with me. Rico, where are you at with this game Sunday? Do I need to make room in the foxhole, or are you driving a Jeep the opposite direction?
No, Mike, unless they went out there and picked up some new free agents on the defense, I can't jump in that foxhole with you. Now, I will say this. There are certain people at this station who believe that this is all hyperbole, that this is not a must-win game. Hey, there's your hint. No, you didn't have them going to the playoffs anyway. They could just still go out there and have fun.
His next opinion will be his first. Screw Bob. Go have another drink.
Look, I know this offense can score points with anybody. They can match. We saw that last week. They scored 35 points. You should have won the game. I don't know defensively what they have. I'm looking at the offensive line having problems. Now, your boy Swift, he's going to be back. I guess it was just a maintenance type of thing. But I can't jump in that foxhole with you, Mike. Hey, you know what? I'll send you a care package. How about that?
No, listen, Rico, we talked all week about it. Like, this is how I view this. You and I spend 20 hours of our week in the fall. A lot of it is on football. And we talked about how we're not giving out participation awards. We're not giving out gold trophies, golden stars, right? We're not doing Moral Victory Village. Well, if we say that, then the other side of it is an accountability. The accountability is if you fall to 0-2 and you're favored for the first time in 24 games, if you lose that game and you lose to a redhead, no less, science. Your season's over.
What's the redhead got to do with it, Mike?
Gingers have no soul. You lose to soulless people, your season's over. Read about it. Rule number 76, play like a champion. I want to know from the people, though. I'm serious. You lose this game, it's all over. And it makes it, you have to start questioning Dan Campbell. Not you personally, Rico. I'm saying as a fan.
Right.
How much talk, how much walk? If you go 0-2, what changed? What was different? Nothing. We already established game one was no different than last year. And you have every right to talk about the defense. But if you come out and lose back-to-back home games, and you're 0-2 against the Commanders team that nobody thinks is going to be any good, then there has to be a cost. Look, okay, Rico, I'm in New York right now. Do you understand the conversation about Robert Saleh? Robert Saleh drafted a rookie quarterback who can't stay healthy. He's 4-14 as Jets coach. He has one more win than Dan Campbell. And he's already under fire, and game 2 against the Browns is a referendum on Robert Saleh. That's what's going on here. So I'm saying what I'm asking the Lions fans, and I'm asking my radio partner Rico and David and Kenny and Evan, who's probably in stall 3 right now because he had 2 lunches. All I'm asking you to do is draw a line in the sand, get in the foxhole, or if they don't get this done, this is a referendum on him, right?
Yeah.
248-539-9797.
If they don't,
I haven't even sipped my iced coffee. I am shot out of a cannon today.
I see. Okay.
Ready to roll.
You've been hanging out.
Ready to roll.
You've been hanging out with Campbell's pants. I see. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Right. No, you know what? Here's the truth, Rico. I haven't started my second iced coffee of the day. The first was done by about 9:55. So it's kind of a lie.
No, I got you.
Kind of a lie.
Here's what's going to happen. If you lose this game, we now have to do the whole readjustment show because history has proven the last 3 years, 0-2, you're not making the playoffs. Now, you'll have people say, well, the playoffs was never a goal in the first place. I just wanted to see 7-8 wins. And if that's the case, I say, what are we doing here?
Right, that's loser speak. You know what? That's classic Wojo. Because that is semantics. If you win 8 games, you're in the playoff hunt, especially in the NFC. So I don't want to hear about, oh, well, you didn't. No. Just because I said I don't think they're going to win the NFC North, that doesn't mean we shouldn't view it as a possibility. Every year in the league, teams go worst to first. And with the additional playoff spot, you don't need to do that. I'm with Rico on this. Why do we just let them off the hook and act like they are somehow incapable of surprising, of outperforming expectations? I'm tired of that. Rico, you're right. And I think it's ridiculous if people use that as a defense mechanism to keep getting kicked in the nuts. Oh, well, I didn't think they were going to be good this year anyways. So then what's the point of any of this? Why did so many of you sell that place out last week? Why'd you buy standing room only tickets? Why is Dan Campbell, one of the hot names for Coach of the Year? Why has this team been a hot name in Vegas to outperform? Seems like other people value your team more than you do. You're too busy in the fetal position crying for your mommy. That pisses me off, man. It's ridiculous.
It is, Mike, but this is how important the game is. But I just don't see this defense stepping up. I saw everything that I need to see with an average Jalen Hurts. All right, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah. What if biggest improvement between week 1 and week 2, shout out coaching cliches, what if Aiden Hutchinson got some of the jitters out and actually plays like a non-dead guy, and you're facing a quarterback who, while he's not immobile, is nowhere close to Jalen Hurts.
Right.
And I don't know. Maybe it just balances out a little bit.
Well,
more,
no,
right?
Right. If it's the Styles making the fight, this is a fight that Aiden Hutchinson wants to play. This is one that the defense wants. You're not going to have a guy who, because last week the most dangerous play is when the play broke down. You did everything right, and it looked like it was going to be a sack, and then that's when Hurts would wiggle out and pick up the yardage and get the first down. Hopefully you can collapse the pocket, and you can put some pressure on this and make Wentz look just average, pedestrian, because I do think they're going to be able to score points. Now, where this O-line is, I got concerns.
Now, we get the practice report 4 o'clock, correct?
Right.
Yeah, the injury report at 4 o'clock we get, but there's notes on who practiced today already.
Hit me. What do we got? Talk to me.
Jackson did not practice. Ragnow did not practice. Swift did practice. Awarie did not practice.
Oh, boy. Generally, the rule, you don't practice Friday, you don't play.
Correct.
That's just kind of how the world works. So, not great, Bob. Not great. 248-539-9797. I want to hear from the people. And, yes, we're going to get into Michigan State and UW. It is the key game this weekend. Rico's got the inside scoop. He's also taking a helicopter to Husky Stadium to deliver the opening kickoff. It's a banner weekend. TJ joining us at 3. The picks, who said it, prop bet casino.